Okay, so let's talk about the homework for tonight. We're going to be doing practice problems 12.1, and there are only 4 questions, so it should be an easy night. They are due on, let's see, I think Thursday. Yes, Thursday. So here are the questions. Obviously, I've only printed out part of it, and you do not have room to write out your work. So if you try and turn it on this page, I will not accept it. So that's good to know. So what you're going to need to do is you'll probably also want to have this so that you can kind of figure out where you are and where you want to go. So looking at this, I'm going to look at the first question. It says an apple pie needs 10 large apples, 2 crusts, top and bottom, and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Write a balanced equation that fits this equation. How many apples are needed to make 25 pies? So I'm not going to work it all out, but I am going to go through how to break down the question. I think that you can take the first sentence and write your equation pretty well. And so I would abbreviate things like apple, I would call A, crust is C, cinnamon probably would be CN, and then equals 1 pie. So let's look at question number 2. 2 moles of potassium chloride and 3 moles of oxygen are produced from the decomposition of 2 moles of potassium chlorate. Write a balanced equation. So how many moles of oxygen are produced from 12 moles of potassium chlorate? So let's look at how we're going to write out this question. For number 2, we need to know given, we need to know what we need to find, and we need our conversions. And so you're going to first write that balanced equation, and I'm not going to write it for you, but it says write a balanced equation. Then it says how many moles of oxygen. So moles of oxygen is what I'm trying to find. Moles O2. Produced from 12 moles potassium perchlorate. So now that I know what I'm given and what I want to find, I'm ready to look at my chart. So this side is my given side, and I'm given moles. So I'm given this. I'm starting right here. Then it says find. I want to find my moles. So I only need one conversion factor. And once you write that balanced equation, you should be able to complete this problem with no issues. So let's look at number 3. Number 3 says, using that same equation, how many moles of oxygen are produced from 14 moles? So it's the same question, slightly different starting point. Number 4, however, is different. 2 molecules of hydrogen react with 1 mole of oxygen to produce 2 moles of water. How many molecules? 2 molecules of hydrogen react with 1 molecule of oxygen, produce 2 molecules of water. How many molecules of water are produced? Okay, so, and we get to use scientific notation. How exciting. So, I will write out this equation. Number 3, you should be all, okay, 4. So it says 2 molecules of hydrogen react with 1 molecule of oxygen to produce 2 molecules of water. So you have to have your balanced equation, and that goes back to the previous chapter. In the problem, what am I given? It says you have how many molecules of water are produced. So what I'm wanting to find would be molecules of water produced from, so I'm given 2.0 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of O2. And this is what I want to find. So let's see where we are on our chart. So I'm given molecules of O2, and I want to get to molecules of water. So how many conversion factors will you need? Well, you'll need one for each arrow. So I need one here, I need one here, and I need one here. So I know I need 3 conversion factors, and 2 of them are already given here on the chart. So one of them will be that 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of O2 equal 1 mole of O2. The middle one is going to be for my balanced equation. And so I am given O2, and I want to go to H2O. So I need to have a mole ratio for these two. So 1 mole of O2, because even though it's not written there, there is a 1, is equal to 2 moles H2O. And then the last one is the same as the first one, except for now it's not molecules of O2, it's molecules of H2O. So 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of H2O equal 1 mole H2O. And so now you just have to set those up to make the units cancel. I'm going to leave it here and let you guys try and figure out the rest. Drop me a note if you have any issues. Thanks.